Hi, I'm Brenda. I'm doing this because you're asking. I'm not Russian, but I'm an American that I've been living in France for the last 30 years. The last time I voted in an election before this past one was I voted for the caucus, which was very funny because nobody seems to know who that was. I was in college at the time at the University of Texas at Austin. I was very active. There was a lot of things going on about apartheid, and I was in the School of Architecture. I believe that we all are. I believe that we all are equal. I don't understand how I went from being considered open-minded and liberal and understanding, and I went to a school that when I went there, it was really funny because at the time in the 80s at UT, I was one in 20 women. There was an architectural school, and half the men that are the other people that were there were gay, and they were people like you and me. All of my friends were very open and honest, and we could talk about things. Yeah, there are people that are homophobes, there are people that are racist, but the thing is that when you actually talk to people and they realize that you're a real person, that there was a possibility for discussion. And when I came to France, I guess that was in the early 90s, all of my friends were different. Every single one of them was different. They were all from different places and different cultures, and strangely enough, what made us different made us really close. That brought us together. We were able to talk about it. Over the past, I don't know, I guess I was asleep. I guess I didn't realize that the world was changing, and I've never been politically active, and I just wanted the government to sort of let us do our thing. And I really believe that the majority of people actually have common sense, and they're good, and we can all sort of stray off path and things like that. There was a reason why I voted in the last election, and that has cost me a number of friends, and that has cost me it's funny how I went from being too open-minded and too understanding and too helpful and too understanding of other people to being incredibly rejected by a number of people that I really care for. And, well, I can't handle this hate anymore. And I don't understand it. And is being an architect and working and stuff like this, oh, you can't have this opinion, you can't do this. And so, yeah, I've kept my mouth shut. I've kept my mouth shut for a very long time. And I would hope that I was doing work that actually improved people's lives, make things better for other people. And I would really hope that other people were understanding about that. But this virtue signaling and throwing out hatred is just not believable to me. So, there's the Love Everybody campaign, and there's, a lot of things to try to make the world a better place, which I always thought that's kind of the important thing that we should all try to do. When you came along with your WalkAway campaign, it was really funny, is because I didn't realize it, but when I actually started trying to vocalize what I actually believed in, all the hate and the anger that I've actually acknowledged that a lot of people had really violent opinions, but I didn't realize how much that they were able to throw people under a bus. We're all in this boat together, and I think that the time that we can actually talk, a lot of people have said it, and, you know, I've been following, you know, thank God for Jordan Peterson, like a year and a half ago I started following him, and I started actually looking in and doing research, and instead of following, like, you know, clickbait and things like that, I'm actually doing a little bit of research. I do a lot of research for my job. The really funny thing is when you actually orient research to trying to understand, you actually have to listen to both sides. You really do. It's funny. People are trying to tell you this is what you should believe, and whether it be in dinner parties or in, you know, meeting people that you care about, and you just can't. It's no longer acceptable to have a different opinion than great majority of people. And wow, I would really love us to go back to that you actually love for your differences, not the things that you fall in step with, but there are a lot of wonderful people in the world, and I think that humanity has to win out in the end. And so, yeah, I'm not a Russian bot, and I'm doing this not because I wanted to, but because Brennan, you really asked to, and I think that what you're doing is really good, and I really enjoy watching all the testimonies of all the people that post on this, and there's a lot of honesty and a lot of truth and a lot of love. So, walk away. Cheers.